1980s. And then when they did that, they added those upper 3 floors there, all encased in glass there, kind of ties the whole building together. It's a good example of a modern firm kind of taking that classic style, updating it a little bit. Now here to the right, you have the LaSalle Wacker building. It's an Art Deco style from the 1920s. In fact, this was one of the buildings that made use of some of the zoning codes. That's why the building sets back in the way it does once it gets to a certain height. They passed zoning ordinances saying that once your building got to a certain height, it had to set back because they were worried about air and light making it down to people at street level. So they didn't want a canyon-like effect there. So all the construction you see going on to our right, this is all part of our extended Riverwalk project. They've been working on it for a while now. We do have kind of a partial Riverwalk, which you saw as we made our way up the river, and we want to expand that. And right above that construction to the right, you have 77 West Wacker, this Portuguese granite building. Rising up, you'll notice it's almost Greek temple-like design. Ricardo Bofill, the architect, like many postmodern architects, draws on the classic styles. Just next door to it, you have 55 West Wacker. 55 West Wacker is an example of brutalism. I think you can see where that architectural style gets its name. Honestly, we don't see a lot of brutalism here in Chicago. Now, off the right front of our boat, you'll see a sign for Horton Steakhouse running up the side of the building. And then right behind it, you'll see a building clad in this dark green terracotta and gold leaf trim up at the top. And if you look at that building, you might get a sense that it's shaped and colored like a champagne bottle. And we're pretty sure the architects, the Burnham brothers, did that on purpose. You see, the building opened during Prohibition. So we're playing basically a practical joke on the city of Chicago with that. Now, right above that, parked to our right, the Veterans Park, you'll see the neoclassical design of the Jewelers Building. And the Jewelers Building has the scaffolding up top there. In fact, when the Jewelers Building opened back in 1927, it had a state-of-the-art automobile elevator in it. That's right, in 1927, you could drive your car into an elevator, take it up to whatever floor your office was on. The idea was, well, since there was a bit of a crime problem here in the 20s, that they wanted to keep the jewelry safe, so that would keep it safe. However, the upper floor was allegedly a speakeasy, allegedly run by Al Capone. So it makes a lot of sense to me that one of our most famous gangsters here in Chicago was hanging out in a building called the Jewelers Building. Because why not? Now here to our right, you will see this tall, skinny building connected to the Wyndham Hotel. It's known as Mather Tower. Mather Tower actually